Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum. Proud to be representing one of the finest classic motorcycles ever made, 1962 BMW R50S. This is a sportier version, 500cc, 494cc boxer twin. This thing is like an absolute Rolex watch. It runs perfectly. Starts first kick pretty much every time, and it's absolutely museum quality beautiful. This was painted by Rick Wheelock, one of the finest painters in Connecticut, if not the finest painter. It looks like you could stick your hand into the paint and it would be like liquid. It's that beautiful. Flawless paint job on this bike. The underside of the fenders, tank and rear fender, look nicer than most people's paint jobs. Low mileage original. The odometer shows 39,000 miles on it. The engine's tight, runs perfectly. We just went through the whole bike and put about $5,500 of services and parts into the bike. It has brand new tires, brand new Metzler tires, period, correct, front and back. We just put the tires on it, just put a brand new battery in it, just had it painted, fully serviced it, cleaned the carbs, changed all the fluids, new Magura grips. It has the sport bars. It has a brand new dual up passenger seat, wood pegs. Just a fantastic bike. Has the original rubbers on there. These things are notorious for running forever. They're actually great daily drivers too. It's pretty amazing how good these bikes were back then. The NADA value on this bike is $20,750, and it is going up rapidly. The Beamers from the 20s and 30s, some of them are in the $100,000 plus range. This bike is a fantastic investment, quality, classic. So hop on, let's take a ride. It's got all brand new cables and it runs beautifully. This is a bike I would not hesitate to get on and ride cross country tomorrow. It's a fantastic, fantastic German engineered classic. Purrs like a kitten. The front end on the bike is super stable, great for high speed touring. Beautiful machine. Let me give you a quick demo. I'm going to rip up the road. Comes to mind when riding this is if you want a piece of artwork that's going up in value and you can enjoy just by looking at it, but even better yet riding it, then this is the bike. Buy this bike. These are fantastic classics. Unlike some of the other antiques out there, you know, compare this to some of the other Indians or Harleys of that era. They feel pretty much primitive compared to this. This thing, the Metzler tires on this thing, it handles awesome. I was doing 65 miles an hour past here. It had plenty left. Super stable, suspension's amazing, no flex at all in the frame, and the engine is absolutely on point. It's like a Rolex watch. Fantastic piece, and it's beautiful everywhere you look. There's a little bit of patina in a few areas. The one of the buttons here is going to need to be replaced. It's a little bit damaged. Just a couple of small things on the bike, but all in all, it's absolutely gorgeous. The exhaust system looks like brand new. It really is a showpiece. I love these sport mirrors. It has the optional BMW headlight detector, brush guard. These were built to military spec for civilian use. By that I mean they're pretty much bulletproof. This one was also designed to run a sidecar. You can put a sidecar on it. It has the sidecar lugs on the front and back. Again, I can't say enough good about it. Brand new cables, brand new grips, new paint, new tires, new battery, fully serviced, over $5,500 invested into the bike in preservation and restoration services. And listen to the engine, purrs like a kitten. So hop on, we'll come inside and go over the work order on it. had two other, in the last 3 years, we've had two other BMWs of this caliber come through. One was a 67 and one was a 65. The 67 sold for $23,750, and it had higher miles than this. These are going up in value. Like I said, an investment quality piece. I wish we didn't have to sell it, but we've got a lot of overhead here at the museum, and with the staff and payroll and everything else, we can't keep them all. I hope whoever buys this bike decides to leave it here in the museum on display. We do have a program where you can loan your bike to the museum and keep it here as long as you'd like, where it can be enjoyed by others. We got 450 pounds on the bike right now between me and my photographer, and it handles it like nothing. These are designed to rip up the German Autobahn at highway plus speeds all day long. Listen to the exhaust note on this thing. It's just, that's music to me. Artwork that makes music. Gotta love old motorcycles. I think what I like most about this motorcycle is that it runs and rides as good as it looks. Not only is this a stunning classic piece of work of art, it rides like a brand new motorcycle. And I think BMW, you know, they still make these boxer twins. They nailed it, just like Harley did when Harley came out with the original V-twin. Fantastic machine. Take a close look at it. The paint job is world class. The tires are brand new Metslers. It's a fantastic bike. I have the, again, brand new 6-volt battery. When we did the paint job, we also bought new BMW tank rubbers for it. This bike has a, one of the things I want to point out is the bottom of the fenders is like museum quality, as is the underside of the gas tank and underside of the front fender. Truly world-class paint job on this motorcycle by someone who knows what they're doing, Rick Wheelock. Come around this side, I want to show you the glove box. This particular model of BMW steel tank, it might be aluminum, I'm not really sure, but it has a glove box in here, which is really cool. And inside of there is the tool kit, which I'll put back in there. I just took it out a second ago. I'm not sure if this is an original 52 BMW toolkit, but it is a really cool one. It's got pretty much all the tools you would need to do a roadside service, pliers and everything else, plug wrenches. Not that this thing is going to need any service on the road, but in case of emergency, you've got some tools, and they're right in the glove box. Take a look at the tires, Kenny. Give them a close-up of the tires. They're pretty fantastic. This 1962 BMW R50S is the highly desirable S model. Of course, it's a fantastic, highly collectible, classic BMW. Sold with a clear Illinois title, matching VIN numbers 565225 on the frame, 56225 on the engine. The odometer reads 39,300 miles. The speedometer works. All the lights work beautifully, and it fires right up first kick and purrs like a kitten. BMW motorcycles of the 60s were noted as long-distance touring motorcycles, and very few manufacturers sold motorcycles with a shaft final drive. This bike was way ahead of its time. Air-cooled 494cc boxer engine is a real beauty. 2-cylinder, 4-stroke, 34.94 horsepower, 4-speed, shaft drive, and a left-side kickstarter. It has the standard factory OEM black with white pinstripe paint scheme, and it has a brand new, very comfortable Scoresmeyer two-person seat. Hopefully I didn't murder that. Hopefully I said that right. Take a look at the logo on the back of the seat, Kenny. It's really beautiful. Single drum front brake and drum rear brake, cartridge front suspension, and twin rear shocks. The suspension works beautifully. The Metzler tires work fantastic. It went through our service department for a full inspection. The engine compression checked up perfect. Valve adjustments on point. The carburetors are tuned to perfection, and it starts first kick. So if you have any questions about this absolutely fantastic classic, give us a call, 860-454-7024, or come on down and take a look at it yourself. We're at 200 West Main Street on site at the New England Motorcycle Museum. Good luck bidding on the bike. God bless Germany for making some world-class machines like this BMW. Come down, take a look at it, and we'll demo it for you, or hopefully, if you buy it, you can ride this baby home. First kick every time. Purrs like a kitten. We'll roll her back into the museum and put her on display. You're welcome to leave her here or take her home with you. The levers are beautiful, polished aluminum. Love the mirrors. I could talk about this bike all day, but I think you get the idea. Good luck and God bless America.